Oh my god. Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I like colorful makeup and colorful language, and I have made my own self laugh because I just did some vocal warm-ups that made me feel uncomfortable, and it wasn't a purposeful vocal warm-up. Anyway, we're starting out completely on my full weird foot, which, welcome if you haven't been here before. Today is another filming of my favorite video to make, and that is new makeup nonsense bingo. Wow, wow, wow. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. Hi, hello. New makeup nonsense bingo is a video that I do in collaboration with a couple of dear friends. So Teresa and Dad and I have been doing new makeup nonsense bingo for like a year and a half, almost 2 years now, not quite 2 years, a year and a half. But in the last couple of months we've had some old friends start as new collaborators. So not only do you have a video from me, from Teresa, you also have a video from Audra at Home and Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. Yes, so there is lots and lots of good, salty, funny, happy, makeup related content for you all launching today. And all of their videos will be linked in the description box. And if you are here on my channel because of Teresa or Audra or Lacey, please say hi in the comment section. I am so happy to do this every 2 weeks, and so happy that it has grown in popularity. I've seen more creators making these, which, yes. Okay, so if you're new here, what new makeup nonsense bingo is, it's 1 part will I buy it, 1 part anti-haul, 1 part bingo game, and 1 part a drinking game. And it is an open invite in terms of the concept. It's open for all creators to do. We have a community playlist. You can DM me on any of my social medias to get added to it, because I don't really know how to do the public thing where you can add yourself, but you can just DM me. There are hashtags and there are bingo cards, and everything is also in the description box. And actually before we get into the drinking and the shit talking and the new releases, just give me a minute, give me a moment to talk about something and share something with you. There's a fundraiser going on. It is a GoFundMe, and it is for a dear friend of mine, Thorne. Thorne is also active, very active in the community, in the live streams that Audra and I do every week. Thorne is a disabled, non-binary, transgender femme photographer. Thorne is an artist beyond words with their makeup, their photography, and they are the most giving, calming, beautiful souls that I've interacted with. Their Twitch streams are some of the most just genuinely wonderful spaces to be a part of, and their birthday is in the month of March, and so this is Thorne Appreciation Month. I am going to link the GoFundMe, the very first thing in my description box, but I'm referencing that for some of the information. But we, meaning the community of people that have been encouraging Thorne to do this GoFundMe and to raise money, we want to give them the best thing we could for their birthday, to fund their transition and help them heal from lifelong trauma. I'm feeling a lot of emotion because Thorne is just an amazing person, and their dreams beyond transitioning are so wonderful and generous in terms of building out a photography studio and a filming studio for people that don't have the access and funding and everything to have all the equipment and insurance and things that they need. They are an amazing person that truly means the world to me. I would love if anybody watching would go over, and if you don't have the funds to donate, which I totally understand, share the fundraiser out on the social media. Also, all of the AdSense to this new Makeup Nonsense bingo for at least to the next month, all of that AdSense is going to go to the fundraiser. I don't often make a ton of money in AdSense, but these videos are my best of the best for AdSense, so I'm donating everything that I make from this video to Thorne. And so if nothing else, watch and enjoy this video. Your views will also help donate to Thorne's transition fund. Go check out Thorne's Instagram. They are so talented, but more than that, they are so kind, generous, caring, and truly the community, especially our live stream community, wouldn't be the same without Thorne. I got really emotional, which means I need to counteract that with getting really drunk. No, I'm just gonna get really drunk no matter what. I have the same Prosecco from the last time I filmed one of these because it was delicious, so why not? I am going to open this up, and I'm also going to show you the products that I might be talking about today, depending on if the randomizer picks them, or you know what I'm saying. Emotions and things are running rampant, and I'll also show you my bingo card. I didn't let it fly this time. Cheers to Thorne and their fundraiser and their new life, and let's get into the new Makeup Nonsense bingo so that I can wash away my emotions with Prosecco. Let me tell you, I knew I was gonna regret not changing my battery pack, and then I got all emotional and had to do like 50 takes of that of that. So I now had to change a battery pack and blah blah blah. I'm back. We have the first product. I didn't see this. I saw some of the photos that were added. I added some myself. I did not see this. Hermes Beauty is releasing more products. It looks like Hermes Beauty is releasing blushes. And then some new lipsticks. And brushes and blushes. I mean, I know blush swatches are questionable in general, but the little picture can see the arm swatches look similar, but the Hermes lipstick packaging, at some point in time in the near or distant future, I'm going to be yelling, put it on my face, because they look, I don't know what, it's the packaging, it's totally the packaging. It's also like people like Alicia and Michelle, etc., showing different Hermes lipsticks, and I'm just gonna drink. This is quite the rocky start to the video, but I just really like the way they look, and that's really it. On the opposite end of put it on my face is no. Okay, so Sigma has released some new 9-pan palettes. Supposedly there's 6 different palettes. When I look at them, I see a sea of sameness. Okay, not literal sameness, I will admit, like, the top right looks like slightly more rosy, and then the bottom left looks more like cool taupey smoky, and then there's like I can't even convince myself. You know those brands that you see and you're like, why are you still trying? It's kind of how I feel about Sigma with makeup. With brushes, I don't know it well enough to have a feeling. But like, these are named like spicy, rosy, hazy, fiery, ritzy, ivy. I mean, the ivy palette is the one where I'm like, maybe I could, no, I'm not actually gonna buy it, but like, I see a slight variation in color and tone and texture. Y'all know me, I'm a neutral hater. Neutral is not for me. But I think it's just like the presentation of this visual that just feels like I'm seeing the same like 10 colors remixed into like 50 different eyeshadow pans. Oof. Oof. Aha. So they are $29 each. So you can have a little bit of information. And you can get all 6 for $140. That is a bundle deal that no one, stay away with a 10-foot, 100-foot pole. No one needs that. No one, no, Call me a hater, call me a neutral hater. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I will drink straight from the bottle in saying, fuck you, I don't care. This is a bundle deal that no one wants or needs. So, okay, next up we have Oma Beauty in collaboration with Coming to America, which is either, is it a sequel or is it a revamp of the original Coming to America movie? I don't know, and I don't really care. I like the original movie. I don't really care about the new one. But anyway. So this new collection has a Royal Heritage palette for $44, a Good Morning Zamunda mini color palette for $29, a Queen to Be mini palette for $29, Black Magic High Shine lipsticks for $22, Kajal eyeliners for $18, and then a highlighter palette, a Zamundan Glow Up highlighter palette for $30. All available now. Both of the 9-pan palettes, I'm close. I want to see reviews. I am close to being a clown and being like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. I want to see how they are. Like, neither of the 9 pans are like a perfect looking whatever for me, but they are tempting. But I've never tried the Oma Beauty eyeshadow formula, and I've heard different feelings about different releases they've done in terms of eyeshadow. Now the lipstick, they look like sheer glossy lipsticks, and considering how one of my all-time favorite lip products in my collection is a glossy kind of sheer lipstick from Fenty, one of those might be coming home to me soon. And depending on how quickly I drink this wine, perhaps sooner than later. I'm intrigued. I don't find the highlighting palette to be inspiring at all. Feels very 2018, 2019 makeup world. The bigger palette gives me a bit of a Pat McGrath Divine Rose 1, Divine Rose 2 feeling. Ooh. Burping has arrived. But I'm intrigued, and I think my wig is doing weird things. Wow. Also, I'm a bit sad because I preemptively was like, you know what? I'm gonna order Taco Bell because I'm drinking Prosecco and I'm probably gonna drink the whole bottle. And I just picked up my phone and saw that my order was canceled because nobody was around to deliver it. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that at a later time. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I went to the actual, I was like, I'm gonna wait for this collection to come to Ulta. And then I went to the Oma Beauty page and I see the Hypnotic Impact High Shine lipstick in the color Peaches and Akeem. That might have to come home with me right now. I'm not gonna label it already bought it, but if I do buy it, I'm gonna add that label to my card. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Cool. Let's talk about Elf and Chipotle. I was going to say words I didn't ever expect to utter out loud, but I understand the power of capitalism, so I actually am not surprised. I kind of find it funny that they actually match the layout of the Chipotle counter with the eyeshadows. I hate it because I don't like, I mean, I appreciate the bigger green pans because green fiend, but I didn't buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. But if you haven't seen, like, it's a legitimate Elf and Chipotle eyeshadow palette, an avocado blending sponge, a makeup bag that looks like a bag of their chips, and then a spicy Make It Hot lip gloss, which is a fiery hot lip plumping gloss infused with vitamin E and coconut oil. Like, we had Hip Dot and Tapatio. We've had other interesting choices, but this one, here's what I'm actually gonna say is that, like, it's not trash. They didn't do a bad job with this. I mean, I have no clue what the quality is like, how the shadows perform. And I'm never gonna buy that spicy lip plumping gloss because fuck all of you with those shits. But it's not terrible. But I'm also not giving Elf $16 for that eyeshadow palette because I just noticed it was $16, and I wasn't really planning on getting it either way. But 16, no. No. I just finally tried the little, I was looking for it, but it's out of reach. The little green quad from Elf, and I'm like, it was fine. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it also wasn't, I didn't really like it. Like, it was fine. It was fine. So I would be buying this for 2 colors max, and I don't fucking need it, but like, good job on making an effort. And obviously, that is a collab with somebody not known for their makeup. I have been abundantly clear my feeling about Jaclyn Hill here on this channel in the past. Slurring my words together, thank you, Prosecco! So, I was gonna say I'm gonna try not to get into that again, but you know me, I probably am. Anyway, Jaclyn is expanding her makeup line, and we actually have a couple of images with new releases, but one of them is liquid lipsticks. But the funniest thing is my brain literally went to, what the fuck bullshit concealer release is this? Because, like, all of the the colors remind me more of concealer than of lipstick. And I get it that neutrals, especially like really mid-tone neutrals, can be really lovely, but besides the fact that I don't actively want to give Jaclyn my money, and I don't trust Jaclyn, and I also don't like or wear liquid lipstick, so I don't buy them anymore. I just, no. I guess there was no point to all of those things, but just to reiterate, it's a no. Also, actually, I just watched Abby Williamson's video about Jaclyn continuing to emotionally manipulate all of her followers with the newest, I guess, launch video for these liquid lipsticks, concealers, whatever. And it just reminded me, even without seeing the video, that no, it's just a no. But also, because I'm an asshole, and because I really like seeing just how I can fucking put new things in spots on the bingo card. My first thought with this release was like, this is a fucking terrible complexion range for concealers. So you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm putting it there. I'm abundantly aware that that is not concealer and that is lipstick. But that color range is just no. I just, everything is no. So, Salty Queen back again.
Cream savers!
I just had to go down a bit of a Google rabbit hole, and then I landed on what I was looking for, and I just shouted it out loud, and my camera literally happened to still be rolling. Does anyone remember cream savers? Please tell me you remember cream savers. Please don't let me be the only old bitch in the room. Lifesavers, cream savers were some of the most delicious hard candies out there. I'm not much on hard candy. I like my gummy candies. But anyway, why does this matter? Because this motherfucking Winky Lux lip balm, marvelously marvelous. The Winky Lux Marvelous Balm is a hybrid of a tint of a lipstick and the hydration of a lip balm. And I feel like there is a hyperactivity that this Prosecco brings out in me that is, I'm like, too much for myself right now. This should have been the reason why I thought that the Beauty Blender Tangerine Swirl Sponge from the last New Makeup Nonsense bingo made me hungry, but it was this product that made me realize it's all because of cream savers. Wow, I am just a lot today. There is part of me that really wants this to like see it in person and not eat it, but just to use it and see if it's any good and stare at the beauty, because also the cap is pretty. Wow, I don't know if I actually moved on from the Beauty Blender sponge last time as quickly as I imagined in my head, but I feel like I need to move on from this one because I'm going places and y'all don't need to come with me to those places. Do you ever see something be released and you're like, that should be for me, but no, but it's not? That is my struggle with this new Natasha Denona Circle Loco eyeshadow palette. So this is launching on the 15th, which may be the day that you're watching this, depending on when you watch it. And it's a 15 pan palette. It's the large $129 price point. And it has purples, blues, pinks, oranges, ranging from these lighter pastels to really vibrant tones. They say also with dazzling caramel crystals and luminous crushed pearls. Here is the thing. Every Natasha Denona palette that gets released, I feel like I'm that motherfucking bitch over here being like, I want more colors. Like, can the Lila palette be actually purple or purple and pink? Or can the Metropolis palette not be like 15 fucking golds and oranges? Anyway, as the motherfucker that bought the gold palette, which is like 2 turquoises and the rest are literally gold and brown, but whatever, I catfish myself. This should be the palette that makes me go, here's my fucking money, Natasha. But I'm looking at this like, I don't know. So somebody that I really enjoy, like somebody whose makeup I really enjoy and who I follow on Instagram and who I've been talking with some on Discord through a specific Discord server, is Andromeda. More shadow please on Instagram. Andromeda has a bunch of the Natasha palettes. Like, Natasha is one of their favorite brands, which is cool. Whatever, do you. They have rearranged a bunch of the Natasha palettes where I'm like, oh, Jesus, fuck me up. Like, that rearrangement's so pretty. That rearrangement's so pretty. This is so pretty. That's so pretty. But, like, I don't want to spend that kind of money to get to that point. Anyway, so, like, wow, I'm really babbling on. I think this palette intermingled with other palettes from Natasha Denona, like the Triochrome palette or like the Lila palette, which all of these palettes are magnetic, so you can do that. There is part of my brain that's like, oh, I want it. I want it to like play Magic Palette Maker with these. But the reality is, do I actually want to spend $129 plus tax on this Circo Loco palette? Fuck no, I don't. Fuck no, I don't. That was a lot of words to just say, I don't fucking want this thing. In some weird way, it just feels like, it feels like a Natasha Denona rainbow palette. Without the greens, which are the best fucking color in the rainbow, motherfucker. So what are you doing? Let me just tell you how I spent like 15 minutes browsing Ulta and then Juvia's Place, trying to find the new... So Juvia's Place has new eyeliner, pencil eyeliners, and like lip balms and squeezy tubes. And then I realized that I had like $58 worth of Juvia's Place stuff in my cart. And even with the discount code, it was still $60 worth of stuff. And I was just like, drunk me is about to buy this, but I need to close the tab. They are releasing 4 pencil eyeliners in like a bright purpley blue, a deeper like midnight blue that looks like it has a touch of green in it, a brown, and a black, which I am curious because I love a colorful waterline, and for $10 for an eyeliner plus sales or discount codes, if it was good, I would be happy to have that at the drugstore for myself. And then the squeezy tube lip balm lip gloss is also a format I really enjoy. And I've also been curious about the tube. Yeah, the like roll up lip balms that kind of remind me of this, like you know what I'm talking about. I'll have it on the screen. Wow, I'm drunk. So I just put a bunch of stuff in my cart, and then I was just like, do I really want it? Or am I just... Drunk me would buy all of it. I would buy a mango squeezy tube lip balm. I would buy the caramel twist up lip balm tint thing. I would buy the 2 blue eyeliners. I didn't buy them, but drunk me is real close. So Armani is releasing a Luminous Silk Glow setting powder. Oh, fuck me up. It's $64. It's a long wearing, lightweight setting powder that provides a flawless, radiant finish. That post also features some liquid highlighters that they are releasing. But at the same time, or kind of close to it, because they're back to back on Trend Mood. Oh, that is my landlord vacuuming, if you hear that. Well, y'all were just gonna let me have some majorly fucked up lipstick this whole time. Guess that's what my drunk ass deserves. But anyway, so Armani has this like glowy powder release, and then Dior is also releasing a backstage face and body powder, a powder no powder that blurs imperfections, reduces shine, and visibly evens out the complexion for a luminous matte finish. It's a gel base. It's a compact powder infused in a gel base for a non-powdery effect. So I just think it's really interesting. We were in this moment of like, I always think of Samantha Ravindal and the skin that's like you look like you literally dunked your face into water, and we're like, oh, isn't the dew amazing? And fuck yes, I love that. But I have personally never really been able to handle the really like tacky, wet feeling dewy face. And I felt like that was the look that like, and the formula that was really fucking popular for a while. I'm really curious about both Armani and Dior hitting the market with powder, because I feel like with like the Chantecaille blurring powder and these like the no powder powder and the glow powder, first of all, I do think some of these higher end brands are coming for Hourglass's neck, and that's fine. But I say this a lot, and I stand by it. I love seeing like the technology of beauty advance, not just skincare, but of beauty advance. So anyway, I'm nerding out over powders, even though I don't wear powder, but that's the thing. If you give me a powder that's gonna like make everything luminous and blurred, but not take away the glow or the dewy, I don't know. I am really drunk and I am waxing poetic about makeup. No, I just waxed poetic for a long time about a product that's not even on the fucking bingo card. I'm so fucking annoyed, y'all. The Canon camera that I have stops recording at right at 30 minutes. I saw it was approaching 30 minutes, so I stopped it. And I swear to all of the goddesses, I started it again, but I didn't. I sat here and fucking talked about Dior Single Shadows and Hindash Beauty for I don't know how long, and it wasn't recording. I'm very sad. Okay. I'm gonna try to summarize what I said about the two releases, because I am fucking mad. I am pouting like the spoiled brat that I am. So I had sat here and gave credit for Dior on their Powder No Powder release when I talked about that in Armani. And then they came out with more fucking single shadows. I get it. I know that brands do single shadows. I know that luxury brands do single shadows. I understand it. It's not for me. Actually, I don't understand it, and it's not for me, so like, whatever. They released 5 single shadows in what to me feels like super basic colors. Black, like bricky red, beige, like, and different finishes. And again, I understand that they are Dior, but those fucking single compact shadows, like shadows in a single bulky compact with a mirror and a little brush, and they're $30 each. 5 very basic colors is $150. Do you know what I could get in beautiful shadows from brands like, I shop from brands like Cleona and Terra Moon that are like, you know, $15 to $25 for a single shadow. I know Cleona goes up to 25 Canadian dollars for a single shadow. I spend my fucking money on eyeshadow, especially singles. But these, like, single, compact, bulky motherfuckers, they scream a true cash grab to me in a way that other releases just don't. And then we have Hindash Beauty. Hindash is a makeup artist, an influencer, I think, that is releasing their own makeup line. Here's the thing. They have this palette that they've released that's 6 pans, but 12 colors, and each pan is a gradient, reminiscent of some of the things that Kevyn Aucoin has released. And Kevyn Aucoin was also a makeup artist, so I can see the inspiration. Here's the thing for me, is that the way it's being talked about on like trend mood and marketing is that it's like inspired by a painter's palette, mixing colors, blah 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 blah. I've worked with paint, I've worked with a fair amount of different artistic mediums. There is something about having a gradient that's pre-blended for you that makes me look side-eye at the marketing of it. Not that it's not a good product, not that it can't work as like face powder and highlight and blush and blah 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 blah. I'm sure it can do all that. But when you market it as something that's reminiscent of like a painter's palette and mixing your own colors, I find something really frustrating about how false that is. If it was a cream palette where there was 12 pans, like the different colors before they were blended, and then there were spaces between them that were open for you to mix and blend yourself, that I'd be like, cool, I see what you're going with here. I see the marketing. It all makes sense. But to me, having the gradient is it almost complicates things in ways that it really doesn't need to. When you're mixing your own color, you know, okay, I did a dab into this color and 2 dabs into this color. Or I did a small, like, you know, a pea-size amount of paint of this color, and then I did double that in this color. But when it's gradiented already for you, when it's kind of blended already for you, you either have to remember like exactly where you tapped in the palette, or yeah, I don't like the marketing behind it. I don't think it actually does the thing they're saying it's going to do, and I would rather it just be like, and this is their ultimate 12 colors in gradient form that can work for many different people, rather than being like, it's like a painter's palette and blah 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 blah. But after a lot of talking about this, and it's an extra lot because part of it wasn't fucking recording, it's really just a new creator brand. I think I'm going to end on this beauty. Let's talk about Musee Beauty. Musee is an indie brand. They have this whole Impressionism theme. They have the Impressionism palette, which is a 16 pan palette. They have a Van Gogh palette that looks like it's inspired by Starry Night. They have these color wash, cream, blush, and highlighter, like duo compact things. Sorry, I fucking can't talk. Their most recent release, so like I said, the original Impressionism palette was 16 pans. Their Van Gogh palette was a 9 pan. And it's pretty, but like not quite my color story. And then I saw, wait, is it gone? Oh no. I have sadness now. Okay. Well, I am such a mess in this video. They have this new 9 pan called Le Jardin that is a 9 pan pastel palette that's like purple, pink, reddy coral, and green. And it's a really cute little palette, and I kind of wanted it, but I don't need it. But I think it's cute. There's no like extraneous beiges or blacks, or like, I just find the color story to be pretty and colorful. And I was like, oh shit, that's totally a drunk me would buy it purchase. Because I'm staring at it right now thinking, maybe I want to pick it up. And then I went over to their site trying to find it, and I think it's gone forever. It was limited edition. I knew it was limited edition. But it's not on their site anymore. I mean, drunk me would still try to buy it. I just can't. But I want to. But I can't. But I want to. So, now that I've hit bingo and I'm sad, I think I'm gonna fill up my cup again. Yeah, okay, we're done now. I'm gonna finish this off camera because I just got feelings, and I know it's makeup. I'll be okay, but I don't want to be on camera anymore. Let me know what's something that drunk you would buy, or not drunk you would buy, and maybe let me know, like, what was there a makeup product that you missed out on that was limited edition that you were sad about at first, but like you're okay, you've moved on since then? I could probably use some consoling. I have been on camera for far too long, and if you take away anything from today's video, we want Thorne to flourish. So donate to their GoFundMe if you can. Whether you can or cannot donate, sharing it out to social media would be incredibly impactful, because the freaking algorithms and shit, like, that's all, it all matters. Hopefully you're having a good day whenever you're watching this, and thank you so much for spending it with me. If you are not taking care of yourself, don't forget, you deserve food, you deserve water, you deserve rest, and you deserve to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday. Hopefully I will see you again real soon. Bye, friends.